you want to watch someone very early in this game, you should watch Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel. Nick Van Exel has shot 75% in the first half, or the first quarter, in his last 5 or 6 games. That's an amazing statistic.
Jordan, fadeaway. Rodman can't control it, dives out of bounds into the crowd of photographers, and that will be Los Angeles ball. That first basket by Eddie Jones.
You can see Dennis Rodman into it already with his effort. Great effort by Dennis Rodman, and that's what he plays on. Obviously, great athletic ability, but it's his effort that wins games.
Van Exel for 3. There's what you were talking about.
Yeah, he's deadly. You know, there's a lot of reasons why, but one is teams concentrate so much on Shaq.
At the other end, Scottie Pippen cans a 3, and it's a 5-3. Michael Jordan with the offensive rebound. Rodman gets his first offensive board, finds Wennington open for the jumper and gets it.
And the way to beat the Bulls, obviously, is out-rebounding them. That's what Miami did.
Offensive board a moment ago.
You know he's going to be there, and he's going to just out-effort you every time. He thinks the ball belongs to him.
Eddie Jones has it, and Pippen goes over Jones for 2.
Oh, he's so smooth. He made that look so easy. That was not easy.
Tied at 7. Van Exel, another 2. An acrobatic deuce.
Yeah, and Ron Harper had games against us because he's bigger. Elton Campbell loves shooting over guys that he's bigger than.
Off the glass for Jordan's first basket.
You know, everyone's talking about the inside game of the Bulls, missing Luke Longley. Posting up their guard. Michael Jordan with a small forward, Scottie Pippen.
Back it goes to O'Neal. The little jump is good. And a 2-point loss. Pippen thought about a 3. Goes by Kersey. Scoop shot, no. Rodman can't control it. It's out of bounds against Van Exel.
Good call. Good call. They're both were fighting for it. It hit Van Exel last. That's a nice call. You can see it right there. Both out of bounds.
Luke expected back in January. Suffered that shoulder problem while body surfing in the Pacific Ocean. Nice move, baseline for Shaquille O'Neal. You know, it's interesting, Del Harris was saying this morning, well, let's go back and take a look at this.
He's just bigger. He gets that great position, uses his body. The one thing I'd say to Bill...
But better than it had been.
I think they take 59 for the season.
Oh,
They'd be real happy with that.
Jordan for 2. He's got 4.
I'll tell you the one big advantage Michael had.
6:05 to go, first quarter. Rodman, Wennington for the jumper. Hey, they give him that shot all night long. The first quarter, and it's a 1-point game yet again. Now Van Exel off the dribble, drives. Rodman came to help out defensively, so they get it to Campbell for 2.
And I think right now, specialists, and they might need that, especially in the first quarter against Nick Van Exel.
Here's Van Exel for 3.
Well, Burn.
Pass the ball inbound to Jordan. 3:53 to go. Pippen for 3. Van Exel.
Done that. When he does it like that, Michael can have a tough go.
Eddie Jones makes the steal and is down right in front of us.
And he went down hard.
Now Jones back up and on the floor. And O'Neal, nice pass, and it's good. Expanded now in the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. O'Neal, give and go. 12-point lead. Not just Van Exel.
No, it's not. It's everyone. They're getting good shots, though. They're moving and getting great shots.
There's a nifty pass underneath the Pippen. The reverse layup of 6 in the field. Yep, will he get the shot off? Of course! Oh, man! Woo. The first quarter brilliance for Nick Van Exel continues. That's only for 2. But in the first quarter, perfect. 4 for 4 from the field. This one a prayer that was answered at the buzzer. Everything. 9:35 to go first half. Pippen finds Randy Brown. Nice play.
Nice athletic move.
Travis Knight picks up Kukoc. Pippen off the dribble. Scott, the Lakers a 45-30 ball game. 7:28 to go first half. Jones, they can't miss. It's Kobe Bryant instead of Jones. Kobe Bryant has the best three-point Chicago bench.
They've made a switch already, putting Kobe on Michael.
Then the education. He's now in a postgraduate course.
Yeah, boy.
And then Jordan.
Yeah.
O'Neal. Watch Kobe Bryant guarding Michael Jordan for the first time.
Yeah, that's what you call one of those oops play. He went the wrong way.
3 of 10 from the field. Kobe Bryant blows by Steve Kerr. And an offensive rebound. Lakers are hitting 65% in the ballgame so far. There's 2 more. Kobe Bryant has O'Neal. And 2 more for Shaquille.
Wow, and that was a tough shot. You can't guard him much better than that. Lakers, at this point in Kerr's career, likes that matchup.
Jordan finally gets one. He's 4 of 11. Van Exel picked up by Steve Kerr. For 3.
This is the first quarter.
O'Neal is 8 of 12. Here's Kerr. Nope. Rodman. Got it. Jordan. 2 more.
You know what? That was a really smart thing. Michael Jordan is struggling right now, but it took it closer to make sure he made the shot. That's a veteran smart play.
Van Exel can't miss. Jordan guarded by Byron Scott. Campbell having rested. Here's Jordan for 2 more. No. No, yeah, this one falls.
Like right here.
Yes. Eddie Jones has him. Baseline, nope. Pippen wanted that rebound.
Yeah, he really did. And by going to Michael in the post, what that causes is double teams. It frees guys up on the board. And that's why Scottie Pippen got that rebound, because Kobe Bryant went to trap. You know, he causes so much attention down on the post.
And he gets the free throw for the three-point play. Now pressure applied defensively. There's the trap on the baseline. Kerr, Kukoc, timeout called by the Lakers.
And as well as the Lakers have played so far, Vern, the one thing we have not seen.
Campbell, here's Jones, and Scottie Pippen gets out. Kukoc now guarding O'Neal. But it doesn't matter.
That was a switch.
Yeah.
Will be on Shaq from this point out in this half.
Jordan got it. 10. Jordan. Yep.
He's starting to feel it. The thing I was saying earlier is Michael Jordan is getting good shots he wasn't making.
Little mix-up in communication. Pippen for 3. No. Jordan for 2. 14-point lead.
Yeah, and you can see them happier with Patrick Ewing in New York right now.
It's been brutal.
Oh, it's been awful. It's been awful.
O'Neal. Off O'Neal and out of bounds. Chicago gets another chance.
You know, this is an interesting half, Vern. The Lakers have had a great half. They shot the ball well. These last 4 minutes of this quarter can hurt them for the entire game because the Bulls will have the confidence guarding Michael Jordan right now.
Foul before the shot. No basket.
Now, this is just quickness. He had no chance. I'm surprised that the Lakers didn't give help a little bit earlier right here.
Pippen chases it down. Final shot. Got it. Jerome Kersey with a baseline jumper. Jordan at the other end. No.
They're pressing the ball. It takes them a longer time to get into Shaq. Oh, and when you take that much time to get the ball into Shaq, there's less time for him to pass it around. If you double team after a press, there's no. He was just standing there. Jordan dunks that most of the time.
Jones, quickness. Wow. What a burst to the basket.
Boy. And that's what you do. Jordan goes to the bucket. You get the guy the ball who he was either.
And Kersey comes out for Los Angeles. Alley-oop, deadly.
Yeah, that's just Eddie Jones being an athlete. You know, no one talks about him because you have Shaq on your team.
Pippen, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
You can feel this game picking up right now. The Lakers have been playing well all night. Now you can see the Bulls are playing well, but to the Lakers' credit, they're responding.
Pippen fouled and goes to the free throw line, and it is a three-point play. The lead back to 13, 7.5 to go. As O'Neal picked up his 3rd foul. At the other end, Eddie Jones again.
And you know what they're doing? They're anticipating the trap, and they're throwing over top. Eddie Jones is flying. I know you're thinking, where's Michael Jordan? When Michael Jordan was getting ready, he thought it was the funniest.
Under 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and O'Neal gets 2 more.
This is the best I've ever.
17 tonight. Jordan uses every move he can, including a travel.
Wow. That's Michael Jordan they called travel on.
Gets it back to Ron Harper. Bad pass. Van Exel anticipated. Here's Kersey at the other end.
Tell you what, every time they turn the ball over, the Lakers are taking advantage of that wheel in a verbal way.
Randy Brown is on the floor now for Ron Harper. Here's Pippen. That one falls. 5:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. 19-point margin, 89-70. At one point in this quarter, Chicago had gotten within 10 points. There's Randy Brown with the drive.
Points off their break, but they're not going to get points in the paint.
Randy Brown from Kukoc. 9 rebounds for Rodman so far in the ballgame. He had 23 the other night against Charlotte. Jordan for 2. And to go.
Yeah, Randy Brown never had that ball in his hands when he took that jumper.
Van Exel, yes!
That's the answer. That's how you answer.
Off the mark from the get-go. Randy Brown with a steal. Byron Scott's back to defend.
Oh, wow.
Byron Scott with the foul before the pass.
Smart foul.
Absolutely.
Smart foul. I'm really surprised they called it. Usually you don't get that call. It's great defense by Randy Brown, first of all, and that's why he's in the game, is to make things happen. I'm surprised they called that. He had actually gotten rid of the ball before he was fouled. The press does. It's only 10 seconds now.
Brown goes for the steal. Van Exel goes for three.
Yes, bad gamble. Bad gamble, and you should have saw the look that Michael gave Randy Brown. He's thinking, hey, we got him down to 10.
And leading in this one. Pippen. Yep.
Scottie Pippen is trying to bring the Bulls.
Extraordinary.
Yeah.
Fisher. Picked up by Randy Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Throws up a prayer. Oh, my gosh.
And he bailed him out. He bailed him out, and he still made the shot.
Oh, man.
It's been this type of night for the Lakers. They've played well, but they've also been fortunate with shots like that. Nick Van Exel made one right before the end of the first quarter. When Phil Jackson goes back with Pippen. He can't wait much longer.
Now Byron Scott stolen by Tony Kukoc. O'Neal's going to come back on the floor, and so is Eddie Jones for Del Harris.
Yeah, Del Harris has seen this team before.
Another steal by Randy Brown. No basket, loose ball foul before the basket. So Randy Brown victimized twice, the second time in this half.
Yeah, both times I don't make the call. Well, maybe on that one you make the call, but still, if you see a guy with the bucket, give him the bucket to the other side. He knows when he's struggling a little. He wants it in the right spot. Del Harris better think about getting a timeout really soon here.
Kukoc for three. Randy Brown, the quick hands, knocked this one out of bounds. It will be LA's, but he's been a force here. Eddie Jones, three-pointer.
Oh, man! Boy,
every time.
Great shot, great penetration by Nick.
8 minutes to go. Jordan underneath, rejected by Kersey, but Kukoc, long-range bomb. Kukoc drives it. No goaltending call. Michael Jordan, it's knocked out of bounds.
And no goaltending call is exactly right. I thought that was pretty close.
Take another look at it, Doc.
Yeah, you can watch Tony Kukoc go up here. The rule is the ball going down. Boy, that's close to call, so you can go either way with it. Good no call by the ref.
Randy Brown. Kukoc for three. Yes!
12-point game, Vern. This game is not that big stop. This is another big stop that they need.
Jordan back to Kukoc. Over Campbell. Got him! Single digits.
Single digits.
For the first time since early in the ballgame. And O'Neal played. Pippen again comes with a double team. Eddie Jones, wow, what a drive.
Boy, I tell you what, that is a great drive. And when the team's making a run,
no. Here comes Van Exel, the Lakers will run. Kersey right wing. Van Exel all the way up and in.
I tell you what I found more interesting is Michael Jordan right now is not even...
Oh, beautiful pass. Randy Brown gets it, the lead is back to 11. Here comes the trap.
Up on the Lakers.
Gamble bodies his way in, finds the open man. Kersey misses another. And this time Kukoc, 3.5 remaining. Pippen for three.
They won't go away, Vern.
Shaquille O'Neal. Thrown away.
Oh, wow. They got mixed up there. Eddie Jones tried the back door.
Kukoc gets it to the hands of Jordan. Little pump fake. Michael drives, dishes, puts it too far underneath, and the shot goes in. Scottie Pippen. The lead is 6.
You don't always have to be a great scorer to win a basketball game.
Rodman goes for the steal. Here's Pippen, who is fouled. No basket. Foul in the breakaway. Rodman with the steal, Pippen with the shot.
Yeah, and great defense by the Bulls. Smart foul by Shaquille O'Neal. Another guy who's not a great free throw shooter that no one talks about is Scottie Pippen.
60% for the season, 3 of his. Kersey guarded by, oh, there's a steal.
Oh, wow.
And a foul is called.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
Boy, I tell you what, they're everywhere. Wow. I tell you what, that's a tough call right there. That's
third quarter. All his points in the fourth have come from free throws. Timeout, Los Angeles.
And Eddie Jones did something you do not want to do, and that's dribble in the corner on this Bulls defense. I tell you what.
Kukoc for 3 and a tie.
Oh, my goodness. And it's been a Tony Kukoc show in this second half.
Van Exel guarded by Pippen. Drives, puts it up off balance, and banks it in.
A great shot by Nick Van Exel. They're going with Tony Kukoc.
Kukoc fouled by O'Neal. He'll go to the line.
Tell you what, Vern, That's not an awful foul. That's not an awful foul. He had a nice opening. He was further enough away from Shaq that I don't think Shaq could block that shot. Shaq knew that. You can see he was fouling.
Eddie Jones almost loses it. Van Exel, you're going to overtime. Andrew Golota is back home in Chicago. I don't think he's in the building.
Yes, no low blows, please.
Van Exel again.
And that's been the man. He's taking the ball to the bucket.
Van Exel again, guarded by Randy Brown. Help comes, Van Exel hits it.
Wow. And they did what they wanted to do. They took him away from the double team. They took him away from the pick and roll.
Kukoc is open right side. They go underneath. Whoa, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Randy Brown, are you kidding me?
No, when he went up for that shot, I was thinking there's no way he's going to make this shot. That was a John Starks against the Bulls in the playoffs 3 or 4 years ago. When you look at this, and the odds are not on his side. That's Elton Campbell and Jerome Kersey going after that. There's no way he makes that shot unless he dunks it.
Has Kukoc. Takes it over him for 3. Oh, mercy.
Oh, my goodness.
That is the first Chicago lead tonight.
Wow. And Hill gave him some room. He got a three-pointer.
Underneath, Rodman takes O'Neal down hard. That looked like a playoff foul.
Yeah, that was a playoff. This is a playoff game. It didn't start out that way, but it sure is now. And that's how you have to foul Shaq. He's so strong. He's so strong. The good thing about this was they did call a flagrant, which they very easily could have.
There was the 3 by Kukoc. He's 5 of 6 on three-pointers since the third quarter.
And you can see Shaq back on his heels thinking, he's going to take me, and he takes the jump shot.
Van Exel picked up by Randy Brown. 1 minute to go in overtime. Van Exel now has 35 points tonight.
He's on fire. And I tell you what, he's on fire against a great defender. Randy Brown is a great defender.
Van Exel for 3. In and out. Eddie Jones for 3. In and out. Rodman rebound. Timeout Chicago. And Kersey knocks the ball away. Be careful. Here comes O'Neal.
And I tell you what, Scotty and Michael are saying, Dennis, you're not getting anything right now. What's missing this whole thing right now, Vern, is a great timeout by Dennis Rodman because he didn't want to get fouled. He understands what he can do. He didn't want to get fouled. He called a timeout before the Lakers can foul him. And now the Bulls maybe will take him out and take that threat away. That is a great call. Let me tell you, that's a great call. And that's just an overreaction by Dennis. He's trying to get something going. Another excellent, smart play by Dennis Rodman.
And boy, Jordan and Pippen were really quick to get into the wrestling match.
Yeah, and Jordan's good. I tell you, he looked good on that. I wouldn't wrestle him either. Don't want to play him, wouldn't want to wrestle him. Look at this.
Scottie Pippen at the top. Great presence of mind by Rodman to call the timeout in the Kersey game.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want about Dennis Rodman as what he does off the court or whatever. That guy knows the game of basketball. And I'm telling you, that's a great timeout. He understands, hey, I'm not a good free throw shooter. I got a rebound, they're going to foul me.
And let's check in with Craig Sager.
Well, Dennis, obviously you're down 22 points and you guys never gave up. At what point did you look in their eyes and say, hey, we can win this thing?
I don't know what to say. It's amazing. It's kind of emotional where you see these guys. We never gave up. And you see in the fourth quarter, we didn't get calls, we didn't get anything. But Tony Kukoc came up big tonight, big time.
35 points for Scottie Pippen, also 3 points on the souffle when he and Jordan took you down to the sidelines.
That's what basketball's all about. People like to see stuff like that, a little activity, a little here and there. I mean, but that's the way it should be. Don't contain this, just let them go. Let them be wild and free, baby.
A very emotional week for you with the suspension. But did you have fun tonight? You said you're bored earlier. Was this what it's all about?
I had a great time. This kind of games I like to get up for, and hopefully the rest of the season will be like this. And you can't say enough about this team. We're an old team, but we're very veteran and wise and crafty team, and people should not count us out.
Great rebounding, terrific job on Shaq defensively in the second quarter, and nice free throws at the end.
Oh yeah, Shaq only had 6 points in the second half or something like that. People said that Dennis Rodman is this, Dennis Rodman is that, but they can't deny. But he's a hell of a basketball player.
Yes, he is. Thanks a lot, Dennis. Let's go back to Vern.
Are any of us surprised that Dennis Rodman knew exactly how many points Shaquille had?
Yes.